So when you mix all this together, it's gonna get you almost 60 grams of protein. Everything to make your boring food try to taste better when you're on your diet could be ruining your diet. So if you're like me, you love Chick-fil-A, but I was at Chick-fil-A the other day to get the breakfast. You know, the breakfasts are good there. I was at Chick-fil-A the other day and I saw the egg hash bowl or whatever it's called, egg hash bowl. So I was like, you know what? I checked the nutrition. There's only like 30 grams of protein in there, which is not bad. I said, you know, I bet you I can make that at the house and add some more protein to it. So I'm here at the store. We're gonna make it at the house. And good thing about it, we can track everything. So let me show you what to get, all right? We're gonna do this. We're gonna get our protein. Come on. All right, first up, we're gonna start out with our protein. So Chick-fil-A uses there's different options. You can get the nuggets, you can get grilled nuggets, you can get, I think it's bacon, or you can just leave it off completely. But if I was to get the nuggets to make it taste, because you know, Chick-fil-A nuggets are great. If I was to get the nuggets, I will get these right here because I like to keep it spicy. These right here, Just Bare. I've talked about these a lot in my videos. Just Bare. One serving of this is going to get you 16 grams of protein. So one serving is 3 ounces, but you have to measure it out. 3 ounces is not that much. It's like 3 or 4 little nuggets. Okay, so think about it. You don't know how much they're putting on that meal at Chick-fil-A. The thing is, if you do it at home, you can measure exactly how much you're putting into your meal and you can track it. Go track it with MyFitnessPal. Download MyFitnessPal, put it on your phone and track it. Okay, so you know how much protein you're getting, how much calories, fats, all that good stuff. Okay, but this is what I would use right here to start off. But you don't have to use a spicy if you don't want to. They also have regular, or you can just leave it out completely. You can also go with a grilled nugget if you want to. You can get those in the frozen area. If you get down with Just Bare, you let me know in the comments, because man, Just Bare is so good. Okay, I like the spicy because I like to keep it spicy, but remember, you have to measure it out. Don't just go chunk a bunch of nuggets in there and it's gonna really throw it off. I can add the calories. You can make this 1,000-calorie bowl real quick just by adding too many of these. Okay, so let's go get the other ingredients. And if you don't want to go with Just Bare, that's fine. You can get RealGood also. You go with RealGood as well. RealGood has a little more protein in them. Okay, 23 grams of protein, and this is in 4 ounces. So you get a little more protein, a little bit less carb. There's 4 net grams of carbs in here. So you can use these as well on top of the Chick-fil-A, whichever brand you want to go with. RealGood, Just Bare, it doesn't matter. Pick one that you like. Let me know in the comments, which one do you get down with? Do you get down with RealGood or you get down with the Just Bare? Because man, they're both really good. Okay, a little bit different macros, taste a little bit different, but pick one, choose one, see which one you want. Go home, put it in your Chick-fil-A bowl. Put it in your own personal bowl that you're making at home, okay? The good thing about this meal as well is that you can just make it at the house whenever you feel like it. I mean, you can have something similar to a Chick-fil-A bowl Monday through Friday or Monday through Sunday. It don't matter. You can have it a couple times a week because you have these items in stock. If you keep these items in stock, you can make something similar to the Chick-fil-A breakfast bowl all week long. All right, and get your protein and track it and really hit your goals. You don't need to go to Chick-fil-A all the time. You can just stay at the house and do it at the house. All right, so let me show you what else to put in here, okay? Let me come over here. So I can record this real quick. We're gonna need some eggs in this meal, right? Eggs, I suggest you eat eggs all the time. I eat eggs all the time, right? But one thing you can do is go get some liquid egg whites. These things are a cheat code, okay? 1 cup is gonna get you around 25 grams of protein. So what I like to do is do 1 cup and 1 whole egg. So in the yolk, you're still getting your fats, you're getting your vitamins and all that, but it keeps it lower fat. If you're going for a low fat diet, these are perfect. Let me know if you get down with liquid egg whites. What do you use liquid egg whites in? Man, these things are a cheat code. You can put them in your protein shakes. You can do so many different things with this, but let me know what you use your egg whites on, because man, game changer. Keep these in stock. All right, if you can, keep these in stock and keep regular eggs in stock too. Don't be afraid of that yolk now. All right, it's got a lot of good stuff for you. But we're going to use 1 cup of this, which is going to get us around 25 grams of protein, and then 1 whole egg, which also gives it flavor. If you just have liquid egg whites, it's not going to have much flavor. But the good thing about this meal with the chicken and the cheese and all that good stuff, it's going to have a lot of flavor. Even if you don't want to have an egg for some reason, you don't have to have it. All right, but get you some liquid egg whites, keep them in stock. Let's go look and see what else we're gonna put in this meal. Come on, man, just making this video, getting these ingredients, I'm already getting hungry. I'm ready to go make one right now, because man, them jokers are so good. I'm trying to tell you, they're so easy to make, and if you keep these items in stock, man, you can make a bunch of bowls the rest of the week. Okay, so let's look here for this right here. Come on, let me step over here because a lot of people in the cheese aisle don't want to get anybody's way. Here we go. So if y'all notice in a lot of my videos, a lot of times I'm in the frozen food section, because usually the frozen food section aisles are wider and I definitely don't want to be in anybody's way. So I usually come over here and, you know, slide in here, and then here we go. So I want you to go get some cheese. Pick the cheese, whichever cheese you want to roll with, go with that one, okay? Now I like to go with a lower fat, especially of course when I'm on a lower fat diet. You don't have to, you can go with full fat cheese. You can just get the block and shred it, or you can just get it in the bag, which makes it so simple. The thing about cheese is you have to measure it, okay? Usually in these bags here, one serving is 1/4 cup. Get you a measuring cup and measure it out. Don't go just dump this bag on there, okay? If you have a scale, you can use that as well. But for example, 1/4 cup is 90 calories, 6 grams of fat, 7 grams of protein, okay? Usually in a fat-free cheese, it's around 9 grams of protein. Anywhere between 6 and 9 grams of protein you're gonna get from your cheese. But the thing is that you have to measure it. Cheese is where it can really throw your diet off. With anything you put cheese on, you have to measure it out, all right? I cannot say that enough. I've seen people just get like handfuls of cheese and just chunk it in foods. And I'm like, man, do you even know how much fat you're putting in your meal? And of course, they're not measuring anything, right? You're just handfuls. You can't, you know, how you gonna measure a handful, right? It's just crazy, okay? I've seen people just shred cheese off the block and just throw it in foods, okay? So I want you to make sure you're measuring out. Now, if you don't care, don't worry about it, right? But if you're trying to watch what you eat, if you're wondering why you're not hitting your goals, and it could be because of your calories, it could be because you're putting extra stuff in like this. Your extra sauces, your extra cheeses, everything to make your boring food try to taste better when you're on your diet could be ruining your diet, all right? So you really have to check that out. No matter what, I'm measuring. Low fat, no fat, full fat, I'm always measuring, and I suggest you do the same, okay? Okay, perfect. Since we're in the frozen food section, the Chick-fil-A bowl also has hash browns, and that's optional. You don't have to use hash browns. If you're going low carb, you can use like a cauliflower rice if you want to. Put like some onion powder on there. It'll kind of help it taste like potatoes almost, okay? But you can leave it out completely. This meal will have enough flavor in it without it, because you can also use some hot sauce. I know if you've been to Chick-fil-A and you get the bowl that comes with a little hot sauce packet, you use whatever hot sauce you want to. Put it on there, it gives it more flavor. Low calories. Usually hot sauces don't have calories, but make sure you check it though, because some of those sauces can have hidden calories in there, okay? That could totally be throwing you off, all right? So make sure you check it. Let's go get you some hash browns, all right? These are so simple. You can put them in the oven. You can put them in the air fryer. They are so simple to make, but once again, you have to measure it out, all right? Okay, so just to show you, a serving is 1 1/4 cup, 60 calories, only 13 grams of carbs, okay? And 2 grams of protein. All right, all it is just potatoes. So if you eat potatoes, this is perfect, okay? You can use this in plenty of meals. Man, you just get you some eggs and some hash browns. Come on now. Throw a little salt on there with some hot sauce. You're good to go, right? That's a tasty high protein meal right there as well. So if you're not worried about carb, unless you're no carb at all, this is still low carb, all right? Imagine 1 1/4 cup. That's enough to make your bowl right there. You don't have to put a bunch in there. You can just put it in the air fryer, cook it up real quick while your eggs are cooking, and then cook your chicken. You can also throw that in the air fryer. I think those go in for like 8 minutes, and it's simple. So when you mix all this together, it's gonna get you almost 60 grams of protein, okay? Now the Chick-fil-A bowl, which is great, it's a great option. If you go there and you have to eat there, you're not bringing your own bowl from home, right? But that bowl's around almost 500 calories and around 30 grams of protein. This right here is gonna be almost around the same calories, but you're getting like almost 60 grams of protein, and you can track it. You know how much fat you're getting because you're tracking with MyFitnessPal, because you're gonna put that on your phone, right? You gotta put that on your phone, you gotta track, because if you ain't tracking, you're slacking, come on. You see how easy it is? So whenever you go to these restaurants or you go to fast food places and you see things on the menu, think about, how can I make that at home? If you really like it, if you really enjoy it, think about how you can make it at home a healthier way. What ingredients can you add from home? What ingredients you might already have at home that you can add into that bowl to make it healthier, to make it fit your personal lifestyle, to make it fit your diet. Like I said, hash browns, if you're not getting down with carbs, leave those out. It'll taste great as it is. If you don't like fat-free cheese, use full-fat cheese. If you don't like just bare, go with any other chicken option you want. Whatever your chicken option is, whatever your favorite is, it doesn't matter. I just want to show you easy ways. And of course, if you want to bump up the protein a little bit more for breakfast, I always suggest adding some type of cottage cheese, okay? It's such an easy way. I mean, one of these little cups right here is 17 grams of protein. I mean, there you go. You can make this meal over 60 grams. I mean, it could be so high protein. It's gonna keep you full, and you're gonna be set on your protein goals, okay? Try to get as much protein as you can for breakfast. I always suggest that, because if you start your day off right, then you're not trying to catch up at the end of the day. You're already hitting your protein goals, and it just makes it much easier. But anytime I go into a fast food place, restaurant, anywhere, I think, how can I make that at home? And I go and I look in the stores, and I think, you know what? I can get this, I can get that. I check all the nutrition labels. I see what fits into my my goals, and I make it at home. And I can make it at home throughout the week. Like I said, you can have this bowl Monday through Friday if you want to, because it's so good. All right, so do what works for you. Fit it into your personal diet. Let me know what you would change, what you like to add. Have you done this before? Let me know in the comments. I'm gonna talk to y'all next time. Let's go.